One of the most destructive things probably in humanity right now is probably our mental state. And we have to battle through all the mental attacks that we go through on a daily basis. And I feel like the best person that can give us an explanation to help explain this is Philip Anthony Mitchell. So he's going to go in on depth on how to be able to battle these. And let's hop into this together.
You know, for those who wrestle with tormenting thoughts, you're saved. I just want to remind you that greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. And that Paul wrote to the church at Corinth that the weapons of our warfare, they're not carnal, but they're mighty in God for the pulling down of strongholds. And I know, especially amongst my people, we think strongholds are just things you shout out in the sky. It's bad doctrine. It's thought patterns in our mind. And then he will go on to tell us that we should take captive of those thoughts. We should tear them down. We should make them obedient to Christ and keep replacing them with the thoughts of God's word. And if you struggle in your mind with thoughts, I don't condemn you. I struggle. I've had a therapist. I've preached and wrestled with depression at the same time. I know what it is to live life and do ministry and have a dark cloud over my head. I know what it is to be a mountaintop on 1 minute and then sink into a depression in the next minute. I know that, Philip Anthony Mitchell, personally. So I know what it is to fight between the ears, right? And I know what it is to get pushed to the point of wanting to take my own life. But we got to remember that every thought is not ours. And we got to know that we have an enemy who is a liar. And that same liar that tried to instigate a war in the heart of Jesus after he had fasted 40 days in that wilderness, is that same instigator that tries to wage war in our heart and in our minds. And hear me, the struggle is real between the ears, but we got to know how to fight back though.
The battle in our minds is a daily thing. Every time you see somebody that you think you want to be with, and you have those lustful thoughts, that is not you. About the flesh wants that. The flesh is impatient. The flesh is impulsive. Okay, everything's impulse. Everything is need now. Everything is feel the satisfaction now. But your spirit, on the other hand, knows it's wrong. Your spirit, on the other hand, knows I can wait. I can be patient. I got self control. But it's up to you on what you want to submit to.